Will I have access to participate in that lawful activity, or will I be denied access because of my physical limitations?
A woman with a terminal illness is questioning the fairness of the end-of-life law that goes into effect statewide tomorrow. In just a few hours, California will join 3 other states that allow people who are terminally ill to end their own lives.
But do the requirements give equal access to all terminally ill patients? CBS 13's Sharin Raje joins us now from the Capitol getting answers tonight. Sharin?
Christina and Sam, no, it doesn't. I spoke with the California Medical Association tonight, and based on the way that this law is written, you must be capable of making your own medical decisions, both mentally and physically. But for the ALS community, like the woman I spoke to tonight, some of these requirements may be impossible to meet.
I think it's important that patients have a choice to end their life with dignity.
Shelley Hoover, a wife, mother of 2, and a former veteran living in Lincoln. Before her sudden diagnosis of ALS, she was living her dream and in the best shape of her life. But in May of 2013, things started to change.
You know, I've lost the use of my legs. My arms are weak. My handwriting, is barely legible at this point.
ALS is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to complete paralysis. The life expectancy is typically 2 to 5 years.
I know the end of the story. I know the end of the road. Is that I will eventually be in bed, completely paralyzed, unable to speak or breathe.
The law does not allow ALS patients to perform all the things they have to do to meet the law.
Shelley says she may want to take advantage of the law, but in order to receive end-of-life drugs, you must have a prognosis of less than 6 months to live from 2 doctors, and the patient must make 1 written and 2 verbal requests.
By the time I'm 6 months from the end of my life, I won't have access to it because I won't be able to communicate easily.
The law also requires patients to be able to take the drug on their own.
The final straw is going to be when I'm laying there completely paralyzed. I've made the decision with my family that I'm ready to end my life. I will not be able to self-administer the medications.
With hopes to amend the law, Shelley is now calling for fair access.
So even if I am gone before that policy is able to come through, at least we've started the process.
Now, the Sacramento ALS Association is hoping to amend this law so it is fair for all terminally ill patients. Meanwhile, if patients do qualify, they can fill their prescription when they want, and they can use the drugs when it's the right time for them.
Well, she's already facing a heck of a challenge, and now there's this. Okay, Sharin, very interesting story tonight. Thanks so much for that.